Here, just get right here. You get a pair of boots. Who gets a pair of boots? Who's not wearing boots today? Ambin, no boots? I think you got, who's not got no boots today? Huh? These boots stay here at the job site though. Huh? These boots stay here at the job site. Don't take them home. Write your name or something inside. Oh. Let's see what else I got here. I want everybody with. They stay here. It's okay, Uncle. That's it. Oh. I know they're so happy for that. I have to move my little white truck too, the dead truck. You know, that truck still runs and drives so good, but the rust has just ate it away. It is sad, but it actually runs very good. And this is them bagging up all of that coconut that's stacked out there on the beach and hauling it away. So I told Mel I wanted to cook this halibut myself. I bought that small one. I want to pan fry it here. That's butter, lemon, and some Slap Your Mama Louisiana Cajun seasoning right there. And boy, that right there should be spot on. Give this a little check right here because I want to smell some of that butter and Cajun seasoning. Ooh, man, that, oh my goodness, that smells good. I'm gonna turn down that heat down a little lower there. My goodness, that smells good. Mix that seasoning up around a little bit there. Man, oh man. I think it's time to turn these over. That's some mighty fine picking and singing right there. I got my fried up halibut here. This new skillet we bought. Still sticking a lot. It ain't got itself sealed up and worked in yet. I'll pour the rest of that butter over the top of that. Man, that is going to be good, 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 good. Well, that's going to be my lunch right there. Dig in here and get a little bit of this fish. Man, look at that. Oh my God. Just melted in my mouth. Man, that is good. Those small bones. When you spend time in Asia, you learn to swallow gently. You learn to swallow gently because there might be a bone in almost anything you get. Pork, chicken, anything. Because they like cooking with that bone. They like leaving the bones. It does add a lot of flavor. Delicious. So what do you think about the flavor, Mal? Good or bad? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Up.
Up.
Fish is so tasty.
You like that butter on it?
And the little bit of sour of the lemon.
The lemon. I know what else you like because I seen you really adopted in cooking back in Texas and here, Bo. You like that Slap Your Mama and Tony Churchers a lot, don't you? Man.
This halibut, the fish is really tasty, huh?
It is. That's why I didn't want you just to cook it your way. I wanted to really cook it the way that I like this. It's the second time I've cooked halibut for you.
The one that we bought last time, it is already filleted.
Already filleted, yeah.
And the one that we bought in SNR, but this one is fresh, different one.
It is, absolutely. I look forward to maybe them having this again. If he shows up with one out there again, let me know.
Okay.
Maybe I'll buy a big one and share it to the family then. Let them taste. Okay? Well, I'm trying to eat me an early lunch. Cook me up a little fish because I have to go handle a materials run, but the guys are in here. They're pouring up at the top of the wall up there. And you see all this forming up above, everywhere above now. This isn't nothing new to them. This is the normal way. Even if you're building a post and beam house here in the Philippines, again, post being your column. Another thing here that I'm stopping and reminding the guys right now, you don't have to try to hurry and pour a wall all the way to the top. I stopped them over there. Don't put too much load on the wall. Pour down in there, move over to another area, pour it up a little way. Sometimes their ideal would be just pour it to the top. Let's just get it to the top, you know. And then you're putting a huge amount of load on your forms like that. The same method with ICF, with insulated concrete forms, those styrofoam forms. You don't just pour one wall all the way up. It'll blow out the styrofoam. So the same method goes with ICF. This is cast in place. This is SIP, cast in place, also called SIP. And ICF is insulated concrete forms, which is the styrofoam forms that you pour in the middle of, that you put together like a bunch of Legos. The same thing's true for both of them. Never just fill a wall to the top and move on somewhere else. You work up, you graduate it up all around. With ICF, you go all the way around your structure. Say if it's a rectangle house, you go all the way around and go up so far, and you come back around and you go up so far, and you come back around and you graduate it up. And it's exactly the same for SIP as well. Anytime you're casting, you graduate it up. The beauty in that is it seems like it's a lot to take in right now, but it's just like if you're in college, if you're in school and you're learning something new, it's a lot to take in when it's new. But once you learn it, you've learned it, okay? Once you learn it, you know. And so you just do it seamlessly. You just roll it out without a problem because you already know. I'm helping you. If you take on this task, I'm helping you because now you know. You know to graduate that up. You know to double brace on your corners. You know these things I'm teaching you. You're learning right now. You're getting a free class. And I may not do it perfect, but my system's working, I'll tell you that. It's a budget way. Those bolts I put through the walls, there's alternatives to that. There's snap rods. That's a fiberglass rod that you got to buy these nuts, these specialized nuts that compress onto that fiberglass rod. You put those fiberglass rods through the wall instead of these tubes and bolts. You put that special tool up on there and that special nut, you know, on there, and you torque it down. And then after you cast the wall, you snap those rods. You just break them off. You got a little piece of fiberglass there on the wall. You just grind it off smooth and finish it out. Those I looked at, they're not available here. I talked to different manufacturers and tried to figure out on shipping those rods here. They come in real long sticks. But what blew my mind away was the hardware. The rods weren't that expensive. The specialized hardware, just what each compression nut that's made just for that fiberglass rod cost, it would have been tremendous. And it wasn't a corrosive resistant metal, and we're here by the salt, and I said, man, they're gonna get destroyed probably before we even finish our work. So this method I'm using, it works. All thread, washers, nuts. A good wide shoulder nut's better. There's no sense in wasting money making a huge hole for a big old 5/8 rod or nothing like that. It's an overkill, I'm telling you, it's an overkill. It's a lot of work getting those through. These 3/8 rods, these nuts and washers, it's working perfect. Spacer made out of PVC, just scrap PVC. Set you a little jig and chop you off a whole bunch of 4-inch spacers, 3-inch, whatever you want your thickness of the wall. I mean, literally, if you wanted to just make a super thin wall, make a thin wall. But there's only so much that you can hide a outlet box or a makeup box inside there, you know, or a pipe. There's only so thin you can get before it's protruding out one side or the other. I heard you, Melinda. I heard you cheering out to get some also. You do. They had some blue and some white. They didn't have no pink though. You like the blue? Okay. Yeah, especially going outside when it's raining and all. Yeah, we definitely need you to take care of your feet. Wait. What's your shirt say? Texas Filipino. Good job. In the hardware store, good job. So I've got them pulling some wire that we're going to tie some temporary lights up with, some halogens I bought yesterday at Wilcon. We're going to tie them up in case we have to do an extended, what they call overtime pour. We're going to put some temporary LED lights up that I bought yesterday at Wilcon, and so we need a lot of wire just to tie up high and do that. Lots more boxes for further on in this project. Just buy them while I'm here. Mel, you're going to bring those over, right? Yes. I'm going to be right over here in City Hardware. There's one more ladder I want to look at. They actually have a stock of a ladder that they didn't have just a few days ago when I bought that other ladder. I think I see a shorter one now. And sure enough, man, I tell you what, it's like they have a microphone, and hear what I say sometimes. Man, lucky right there. This is what I wanted right here. Let's see what this one is. This is gonna be a 6-footer. Yep, punched out right there, 6-footer. Man, that is awesome. That is just what I need. So another ladder is going to get purchased. This is perfect. Let me see what size this one is back here. Oh, they got an 8. Now I'm debating, do I want a 6 or an 8? That 8 is really handy. I'm going with the 8-footer. Good job, good job. That's all 25 there? 25. Paul, I'm gonna get a ladder here also. Maybe you can bring it up front too. Okay. Oh yeah, I want that 8-footer right there. You want to get this one here? Yeah, I want to get that one. Thank you. Just we'll take it. I'll put these back for you. Like that, I bought all my things. I don't have to load nothing. I got my to-go-to guy. He was already here waiting. He's loading my stuff up now. I see him at the house. I don't have to do anything. Support a local person too that's trying to make a little bit of a life for themselves. There's nothing wrong with that. Almost full. You still gotta go over here? Yeah. How about over there on the other side? Does it look okay? Yeah. Do we need to add a board here? Huh? Where? Right here? It's okay, bro. No. Yeah, it's okay, bro. Is it? It's okay? Yeah, it's still good. Almost full. What's this here? Hold on, let me see. Wait. Let me follow. Oh my God! Exactly. Ano pa naman ba? Yung sunod na All right. Yeah, going to Gimras. All right. Let's see, which side the rope? Is the rope on that side? Is it a vacuum? Yeah, you just turn the hand right here. No, right here. You just turn the handle to tighten it, and then the let back down. Turn that other way. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, and this is toenail clipper here to trim the toenails. Yeah. I knew that you'd end up out here in the rain. I knew you would. I knew it, I knew it. I knew you'd end up in that rain. I bet that is cold. I just put this piece of metal up here probably not even an hour ago. Right here, so the water wouldn't run right into the back of the boat here off this old tin roof. I said, well, I'm gonna leave it right there where I can maybe get a barrel or something and catch a bunch of rainwater right there. And man, here it is pouring down rain. It's definitely the spot that it's coming down. She likes showering with that fresh rainwater.
Pomelo.
This is what?
The pomelo.
Pomelo?
Like a grapefruit. You know, you remember the grapefruit, the big grapefruit that I ate? When I throw all the seeds, it's growing here, it's sprouting.
That's the pomelo right
Yes.
there? That's from all those seeds?
Yes.
Are you sure about that? Just asking. Wow.
I'm the one to throw it there. That's why
So they grow like a tree?
Yes.
So each one of those is like a separate little tree?
Yes.
Well, then we need to put those in a bunch of pots then, don't we?
We need to put in the pot. You're thinking that if you have a space over here,
Well, we're not going to want that many pomelo trees, but you know what we could do though? Is put them in pots and share them to some other people though. Grow them for a while. We can just we don't have to buy pots, babe. We can do it the Filipino way and just use the additional paint cans, milk cartons, Coca-Cola plastic bottles. The recycling way. Just like that pot right there is just out of a big water bottle. So what you do, just break one off, you're gonna make a new one?
Yeah, plant it
and let it root?
Yep.
Man, things root so easy here.
You see the plant?
I saw the one down you're doing, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Multiplying your plants, I see that. I cannot believe those guys continued right on up there working through all that rain. Well, I mean, I know I have tarps, but that's a lot for shade, but I'm just really shocked at it. I'm glad they're dedicated to work like that, but at the same time, I want them to be safe and I don't want them all soaking wet. Mel and I got out here together and it was raining. And I took the shovel scraping and she took the broom scrubbing, and I took water throwing it and she took water throwing it, and we cleaned this concrete up. Doesn't it look a whole lot better with that boat gone? Man, it's like it opened up a whole new world. What did you see? What is it? A tiny little crab? Oh, it sure is a tiny, tiny, little tiny crab. Look at that. Super small. I was wondering what he was looking at playing with. So before I go upstairs, I want you to observe something. We are putting clean outs right on the very end of the house, on each corner where those drains are. So I'm about to semi-revive my little old pickup right there. It is set out here neglected, and believe it or not, I'm about to give that little truck some attention. It looks like a total POS, you know, but actually that truck runs and drives so good. Its biggest enemy has been the salt. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may fiberglass in some of the places on it and just patch it. Let me tell you, there's a whole lot worse looking driving up and down these roads, and truck serves a purpose. It absolutely does. We've been needing it, actually. Don't know how much effort I'm going to put into it, but it's going to go off the street right there. I'm sure the neighbors will be mega excited. So y'all want to check this out? Look at this. Look at this. That room is almost formed. That room is almost formed. And look here. Nardo's in here working right now. They got all their little nylons pulled right where the floor thickness is going to be. I don't know if you see their little nylon right there. Got their nylons all pulled. Not talking about pantyhose, I'm talking about nylons. Don't get excited. I'm talking about their level lines. Yep, it is coming right along. Ammon's over are cutting little supporter spacer blocks. They're putting those in right where a joint is going to be on that plywood. And that way the wood don't get a little swag up and down right there. When you pour all the heavy concrete, you know, between each one of those, it would get a little swag. So, and they're doing it right. They're doing it right. I appreciate seeing them do that. Say this is a hybrid job. This is Southeast Asia meets an American from Texas. I'm combining some of our ways, some of our methods, and some of our being so stringent over many things with a lot of their ways and their methods here. We're combined together, and I tell you what, we're building a really successful structure right here. And I am so blessed to have a family full of guys that know how to build. I am. Man, it was just the perfect recipe, man. Just the right ingredients to come up with this, I tell you. So I can't take credit for it all. I can't. This whole family all have had experience with building, and it's been a blessing. Just we talk, we put our ideas together, what they know, what I know, and sometimes we do compromises both ways, and we come out with something really good. Well, there it is. It's all coming together, and the guys are actually really excited about it. I've seen them here lately too. They've had a happiness, a glow about it themselves. You know, I think they really enjoy working here. I really feel they do. No joke. I really feel they enjoy working here. And that makes me happy. That makes the job better. We have zero grouchy attitudes. It just don't ever exist here. And when I work crews building back in the U.S., constantly dealing with some sour attitudes. If it wasn't one person, it was another, or it was everybody, or it was two or three, and the mood would become contagious. Somebody be grouchy and make somebody else grouchy, and everything. They'd get into arguments with each other and threaten each other, and I mean, it was stress to the max. And that don't exist here. It don't exist, and I'm so thankful for that. And with that, I'm gonna close out another wonderful day. I appreciate all your support as always. Keep those thumbs up coming. Keep those comments coming. Subscribe if you hadn't already subscribed, and thank you for being a part of our dream.